Joe, thank you.
Thanks.
We all know the single life can be tough and online dating can be even tougher, but the key to finding that special someone may actually be in your finances. My next guest has an innovative new formula that matches compatible singles by their credit scores. Joining us now is the creditscoredating.com founder, Niem Green. All right, Niem, people are matching up based on their credit scores. Any other criteria?
Good question.
Well, yeah, it's their credit scores, but also it's really their financial stability.
Okay, but is there a picture next to their name?
Yeah, it's a picture of their bank statement. No, I'm joking. It is their picture.
Okay, so why do you think that there's a name? Why do you think that there's demand for this right now?
Well, I mean, when you look at, basically everything that we've been going through from, recessions and tightening up with, employment situations as well, it's just the need for credit. I mean, we have credit, in everything that we do, from insurance to employment to just about everything. When you look at what credit is, it's necessary. It's not necessarily, how much you have, but how you manage what you have.
Well, Niem, one of the reasons why you say your company is so successful is that one of the main reasons for divorce is finances. People have money troubles and it leads to a decline in the relationship. I know of no better person to ask about divorce.
Why do I sense this is coming my way?
What do you think about this,
I think it's fabulous. For example, you're a young man or woman, you want to get married, you meet someone you like, you begin to hook up, you get serious, and then you find out that he or she has $75,000 in college loans outstanding. So your life is starting in a handicap. So not only are you taking the partner, you're also taking on board a real financial burden. And I really do believe that is very significant.
I can tell you how you can identify this without, no offense to Niem, without using his service.
Who pays?
If you go out with a guy and he spends a lot of money on your very first dates, that is a trouble sign. He shouldn't be spending that much. And if if the person dresses in a way that is too expensive for the job that he or she might have.
Niem, that's what this is really about, right? This is about kind of getting one more indicator for the other person's values, isn't it? It's not just seeing whether or not they're solvent, but to Dagen's point, that this is a kind of a generalized indicator of their values.
It is, because it's I've started my career as an underwriter, and it's so many patterns that we found in the credit. Just like what the Federal Reserve indicated in their recent report, it's absolutely true. So when it comes to dating, I find that a lot of my members are looking for serious relationships. So when you add that credit piece of it, people are able to identify certain things and certain patterns when you add that into it, as well as being able to eliminate that finance piece of it, or at least have that conversation.
Niem, I thought this was your stats on the demographic on your site are fascinating. The average income $60,000 to $85,000. The average credit score 701 to 750, which is pretty high as far as the national average is concerned. But then you have 80,000 female members and 31,000 male members. That sounds like good odds if you're a guy looking for a date.
And what's crazy is that it used to be opposite. I think in the past 2 years or so, we've seen that change. It used to be the males were, when we first started, it was just male dominated. And I think once we've seen, certain things happen in the economy as of recent, more and more females have become, it's like once the divorce rates increased, I've started to see an influx in female members.
All right, very interesting stuff, Niem, and it's been written up that credit scores accurately predict whether a relationship will last. Some researchers have found.
This is like the movie Gattaca, where Uma Thurman takes a hair from Ethan Hawke down to be analyzed and get a read on his DNA. This is the same idea.
I had a '57 Mercedes at the University of Arizona. Everyone thought I was a rich guy from New York. I put one over on them.
Oh, wow. Oh, but look how you turned out,
I turned out okay.
All right, Niem Green, thank you. Fun story.
Thank you, guys.
All right.